Something frightening began to unfold in the quiet stretch of space. Earth and Saturn slowly drifted onto a dangerous path toward each other. Saturn's massive body loomed ahead, surrounded by its wide, shining rings that stretched far across space. The distance between the two planets shrank steadily, and the threat of collision grew with every moment. Amsum was traveling through space when he noticed the two planets approaching disaster. Earth looked small compared to Saturn's enormous size and endless rings. As Amsum moved closer, he could see how the Earth would crash into Saturn's rings before even reaching the planet itself. As Amsum entered the region near Saturn's rings, something unexpected happened. His body began to glow softly. Curious, Amsum floated straight into one of the wide rings. Instead of crashing, his body slipped through smoothly. As he moved, the ring particles gently shifted around him, spreading apart. Amsum realized that wherever he passed, the rings could be guided and rearranged. Earth continued drifting closer. All the planets were nervously observing the development. But Amsum now had a plan. He flew deeper into the rings. As he passed, the rings slowly opened, creating clear gaps where none had existed before. Amsum kept moving, passing through ring after ring, gently guiding them aside. Amsum guided the final rings aside, forming a clear, wide passage through Saturn's ring system. Earth drifted into this opening, sliding safely through without touching the rings at all. The danger faded. Everyone cheered loudly for their hero Amsum. Something unimaginable happened in the vast silence of space. The Earth suddenly began cracking straight through its middle. A glowing fracture spread across oceans and continents, tearing the familiar blue planet into two enormous halves. The pieces drifted apart slowly, still spinning, still wrapped in torn layers of clouds and atmosphere. The moon circled in confusion, no longer sure how to move around its broken companion. Mars paused in its steady journey, watching the disturbance ripple outward. Jupiter's massive presence stirred nearby debris, while Saturn's rings shimmered uneasily as space itself felt unsettled. Amsum was already traveling through space when the Earth broke apart. As he moved closer, the sight of the broken planet filled him with urgency. If the two halves continued drifting, Earth would never be whole again. As Amsum approached the widening gap, intense planetary energy surged outward. Suddenly, his body began to glow. Without warning, Amsum split into two identical halves. Each half was complete, solid, and fully alive, floating calmly in space. The first Amsum moved toward the first Earth half. The other drifted toward the second. Each gently placed his hands against the broken surface of the planet, steadying it. The violent shaking slowed. The drifting motion eased. Holding their positions, both Amsums waited. The planets watched closely. Amsum understood what needed to be done. The power that had split him could also make things whole again. Slowly, both Amsums began moving toward each other. As they drew closer, the Earth halves followed. When the two Amsums finally touched, they merged back into a single body. At the exact same moment, the two halves of Earth slid together. A deep, silent wave passed through space as Earth became whole again. The planets cheered loudly for their hero Amsum.